language. So, how much time do you just devote with this language in speaking, listening, reading, writing? What are your specialization where you feel comfort?
I feel comfortable at doing all these things. Like I do
Hmm.
listen, I speak, and I do journaling also, and I watch English content like very much. So yeah, I feel that I am doing my 100% in all of these kind of stuff.
Wow, that's great. And I'm happy to know about this that you do journaling as well. I'm
Yes.
also into journaling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
So,
like I like recently do I recently I'm trying to do journaling, but sometimes I forgot to do journaling. Like yesterday I forgot to do journaling, but today I will do like the yesterday part and today part. So sometimes we get forget, but I will be more consistent.
yeah, it's okay. Actually, if somebody is doing journaling at starting, so they can do it at alternate day as well.
Yes.
Ana, so it is not important. Important is that we are just gaining something. We are just introducing ourselves with new things, though it is not new things, but it is a great initiative to learn this language and to uplift our skills into our life because it gives directions to our life that
Yes.
how we want to live our life and how we can form our life productively. Yes.
Yes, you are saying right. But for me, I think the case is different. I will tell you why. Uh, like people says that listen to English music, listen to English content, or watch English content, or like what do we say, do journaling, write in English. You will be eventually you will learn English. But in my case, I have been doing this for 10 years or almost 12, 13 years. Uh, but I want to become fluent in English because I want to speak English. So for me, I think speaking can only improve my speaking skills.
Yes.
Yeah, these are also the part of my speaking skills. But the fact is, if you want to be a good speaker, you have to speak. These are only the part of the your journey.
Hmm.
So
Great. Actually, if we listen, so we become a good listener.
good
And if we
listener,
write, we become a good writer.
writer
But if anybody just want to be a good speaker, so speaking is must.
must. Yes,
Then only we will be able to become a good or eloquent speaker, and that is must. And speaking doesn't mean that if you are practicing for one day for 3 hours, 4 hours, so you are learning a lot. It doesn't mean if you are speaking, even you are speaking for 20 minutes, but it should be in consistency. It should
yes,
not like that someday you are making for 20, 30 minutes and someday you are spending hours to hours, so that is totally useless.
yes, yes,
Just to make it a habit. If you are making speaking your habit, so definitely it will give you good result because habits are those that can't be forget. Every day,
yes.
if you make it habit, so it would be very good for your initiative.
Yeah. Uh, like you talk about habit. So recently I'm reading a book called Atomic Habit, in
Same here.
which
I'm
yes,
also on the same page because
yeah,
this time I'm also reading that book only, and it is quite thick, so it takes
yeah.
time. Yeah.
Yes, and sometimes I feel bored while reading the book because the same thing is like repetitively, like they say that small habits make a big difference. So sometimes I get
Yes.
bored, but the book is interesting. The author, James Clear, is superb, I think.
Really, really. Yes, whatever points are discussed, though these are in repeated form also in the
Yes,
book, but yet they are very useful and they are inevitable in everyone's life. And it shows us that how anyone can get rid of their addiction of bad habit and get into one new habit that is very useful for everyone.
yes,
So,
yes.
have you learned something out of that book till now?
Uh, yes, I have. Like I have implement. in my lifestyle also some of the rules. Like, for
Hmm.
example, I don't used to wake up early. So now I have like gave a task to myself that by minutes and minutes, I will eventually be a early riser. For example,
Hmm.
I woke up today at 7, and tomorrow I will woke up at 6:55 or 50. So eventually one day I will wake up at 5 or 5:30 something. So
Yes.
yes,
So really, it's great because it is shared. It is said that 1% improvement is also makes great difference. So
yes,
you have started on working on 1%. So that's good. And other rule is that if you want to just inculcate any habit, make it obvious.
yes,
So
make
what
it
I
obvious.
do, what I do, I always whatever work I just want to do, I keep my journaling book or diary at my bed only every time. And mostly whatever books I just want to read, so that is also in front of my eyes, everyone, every time. So in this way I am making it effective.
So, like, what are the books that you are reading currently?
Currently I am reading Atomic Habits only, and before that I have completed The Alchemist.
Okay, yeah,
The Alchemist is really a good fiction. It is a great novel, and apart from that, I have gone with one romantic novel as well. That's The Way We Met. It is also very pretty and wonderful conversation is there. The dialogues are totally superb, related to our day to daily life. And at this time I am just reading this Atomic Habits. Actually, from January onwards I have started reading books. Before that I used to read only short stories, only for the
okay,
sake of my reading purpose. But from this year only I have started with the self-help book and fictions.
okay. So, do you like feel any big difference uh, by reading books in your
Yes.
English? Yes,
Yeah, it has changed my life drastically, even within this 3, 4 months, we can say. Because what happened when we read something, so we come to know that there are many new phrases that automatically comes into our passive and active vocabulary. And when we read, so apart from phrasal words, we knew new idioms and some story formation as well. Because
yes,
when we read something, especially fiction, so we come to know that how we can start our conversation as well. We
yes,
can give a good start to our conversation. And what common idioms and phrases, those famous, we can say that form famous speakers use, we can also use them. Everything you will find in those kind of books.
yes, ma'am.
And another thing is that I always do reading in this way. I don't read only for reading purpose. First I read for my enjoyment. I
Yeah,
always read that reading should be enjoyment. It should not be only for learning language. If
yes,
if you are reading any particular book for the sake of learning something, so that time it will be monotonous for you, isn't
yes,
it? But
yes,
if
ma'am.
you are gaining joy, you are gaining happiness, and you are gaining something or the other, you are fulfilling happiness in your moments of spareness, so that time it is a great boon to you.
Yeah,
Yes, so I think so. And whatever I read, I just use it in intersection, we can see. I just combined it somehow in in my English learning as well. Whatever I read, I try to summarize that in one
okay,
page. Means suppose I have read 3 pages or one chapter if I have completed, so I just write down in my own words that what I have read, what I have comprehended. So in
Yes.
this way, I am using that vocab, that particular words and idioms when I am writing. And when I am writing something related my reading, so that time I am getting that input, and by writing I am giving output as well. So
Yes.
somewhere that memory is getting registered in my subconscious mind as well. And that memory, that words, that vocabs I use in my conversation as well. So it don't take much efforts.
Yes.
Everything comes spontaneously.
I think this is very good idea. Next time I will also do this, like to summarize all the thing. And one thing that
Yes.
I do, at I think I will tell you, like I read very loud.
Hmm.
For example,
Yeah,
I'm
that
reading
is the thing.
something,
We should always
yes,
read loud.
loud because I feel that I'm not habitual to my voice to my ears, like
Hmm.
how I speak in English. So if I will be more habitual to my voice, for example, whenever we listen to our voice, we creep out, like why the hell we are talking like this?
Yes.
Yeah, so that's why this is my trick to be more habitual to this language.
Hmm. Yeah. So yes, in this way we can say that reading always makes a miracle,
Yes,
and it adds magic in every reader's life.
yes, yes.
Yeah.
So do you feel that you love fiction books more or motivational books more? Like if you have to
Mm.
choose one.
Yeah. If actually I come from that mindset. Actually, I'm passionate about reading.
Okay,
When I was in my childhood, that time also, whatever chat or paper or wrapper I used to get, I used to read that. I used to read that immediately. Yes, I'm inquisitive about reading. Okay,
okay,
so it is not like that I'm liking only self-help book or fictions. I have not fixed myself in one particular genre. I love reading biography as well. I read self-help books as well, and short stories. Short stories I am reading. I have been reading since long.
okay.
Yes, because as I am a teacher as well, so short stories and stories are the part of my life.
Daily life.
And other thing is that I have never sent my sons to tuition. I have taught them by myself only. So many things are there that I keep on reading. So
Okay,
in this way, reading is that thing that I enjoy. I don't say that only self-help book is my interest, or only reading only stories. I love every kind of book. But mostly I go with the romantic novels and self-help, and some fictions. But
okay.
that should be good. If language is not too hard, because I want to enjoy reading. I don't want
Yes.
to entangle myself in searching everything at Google.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, there are so many books that, like, if you read one page, you will have to go to Google around 7 to 8 times.
Yes. And I do reading in this way. Suppose if I am reading, and there are coming 5 or 6 new words are coming in the particular passage. So I don't Google that immediately. Okay.
Okay.
I just read that context 5 to 6 times, that particular line or that particular paragraph. So in this way, I just come to know that what could be the sense of this word.
Yes.
I just add the previous word and last phrase of that particular words. In between, it is coming. Okay, the target word is coming. So in this way, I come to know the sense that what about it is said. And after that when I am free, so I can Google it as well.
Yeah.
Yes.
Even I also do this. Like, I try to like find the meaning of the word without Googling it. And when I Google
Hmm.
it, I always try to search for synonyms or antonyms. Like,
Yes, that is also the good way.
yes,
Yes. Yeah, actually we should not do that. Some readers are like that, na. if they read one line and there is one particular word, so first they all clear that. After that they
Yes,
just go forward. I don't do this.
yeah,
I don't like this. In this way you are not getting interest, you are not having with joy. If you want
yes.
to enjoy reading, so just read for fun.
I think these are the people who are reading and who are doing this for the competitive exams, for competitive exam.
Hmm.
Like my brother do this because he have to learn so many vocabulary because
Yes.
he's preparing for bank exams. So in
Hmm.
which they should know the vocabulary. So that's why they do this. I think so.
Yes. Yes, you are also right, but there is common perception of the people that if we are not getting sense of one particular sentence, so we should not go forward.
Yes, ma'am. You're right.
Yes.
And have you any goal? Like, do you have any goal to what to do in future about your YouTube channel?
Mm. Actually, when it comes to goals, so as everyone set their goals in a new year, like new year resolution.
Resolution?
So yes. So last year my resolution was that I have to achieve my fluency by hook or by crook, and I know this that somehow I have worked on that.
Yes.
Yes, because you would not listen me previously, but I was that kind of person that who was totally introvert and totally hesitant in front of talking with strangers. But I am not. But I am this time. I am able to speak confidently, so it's good for me.
Yes,
Yes,
I have seen your oldest videos also. Like you was a bit nervous at that time, but now you are super
yes.
confident. You are the host of the conversation. You try to put some more efforts to talk with people. So I feel, yeah, you have become so fluent in this
Yes,
language.
actually, my all credit goes to my consistency that I have met
Yes,
somewhere. Yes, and I don't want to break this consistency even throughout my life. I just want to be a learner, and whatever learning I have just secured by now, I just want to impart with my co-learners as well.
yes. This is the only thing that I'm lacking of. I'm not consistent. That's why my English is not improving.
Okay.
So that's why I want to connect with you, and I also want to learn how you are so consistent in this language. Even I also like this language, and I am so fascinated about English. But
Hmm.
the consistency thing is like not my cup of tea. So that's why I
Yeah,
feel like
it is all about it is all about maintaining your habits. Now you are studying, now you are reading the book, the Atomic Habits. So
habits.
automatically that you will learn, you will transform your personality into a good personality, one that whatever you want, like a good reader and a consistent speaker as well.
Yes,
Because consistency needs your hard work as well.
yes,
And other thing is
of
that
course.
there should not be a single day when you feel that today I am tired, today I am not feeling like having conversation, and today I have to go somewhere, so I will not do practice. So it should not be like that. I always do one thing. Whenever I'm not getting chance to have any conversation with someone, so I just go with audio. And suppose if I'm not able to make any audio conversation as well, so I do self talk with myself. So that is also so the thing. And apart from that, sometimes I made my solo videos because I know
Yes,
making solo videos is also means a laborious task, because
yes,
doing conversation is different thing. When we are doing conversation, so that time we are asking questions and replying answers, okay. And but when we are making a solo ones, so that time we are just expressing our thoughts, you know. So it takes time.
yes,
You will able to give your perfect solo only when you are consistent with your practice.
Yes.
Suppose you are not speaking regularly with your friends or anyone else, so would you ever to make your solo, or would you ever to give your 100% in your conversation? No,
No.
because it is not our language, it is a global language, you know,
Yes.
and it is a native language and we are not native speakers. So we should
Right.
make it a habit, and I have make speaking English my habit. Yes.
Okay. So how did you like, what was the first time that you want that now I have to learn this, now I have to become fluent? Like, what was the incident? Like, you joined and you are able to uh, grow this much.
Mm. Pardon, I am not getting your question.
Okay, I am just saying that when was the first like day, your initial days, when you start this journey that I want to become a good speaker.
Hmm.
So, like, what ideas pop on your mind that I have to become a fluent speaker? For example, for
Okay.
me, it was in my seventh standard that I want to become a good speaker.
Hmm.
Because my class teacher told me that your English is very bad, you have to do this. So that's why I got hurt, and that's why I trained that I want to become a fluent. So this any kind of incident happened with you?
Yeah, yeah. I would love to discuss that trigger point.
Yeah, trigger point
Yes.
support. Yes, trigger point.
Yeah, that is actually, it was not all about English. It was all about doing any job. Okay, that time I was in class 12th, you can say 12th or 11th. So that time I used to live at my nanny's house, and
Yes.
I have grown up there only.
Okay.
So I used to come my mama's house once in a while, once in
Okay.
a blue moon. So that time, when I just came to my mama's house, there was one boy and who was a palmist who used to read palms. Okay,
Okay. Yeah.
so
Palm reader.
all yes, palm reader. So he was a palmist, and everyone was showing their palm to him. To know the future, and as I was also inquisitive to know that what will happen in my future, so I just show my hand. Please tell me what will be my future. I want to be. I want to do something in my life, my job, as dreams are big. So he said to me that you just forget everything because you are going to do nothing in your life. There is no job or service in your palms, means in your lines. Okay,
Line.
so that time I take it to my heart. Yes, by hook or by crook, I have to do job in my life. And since then I started taking tuitions. When I was in class 12th only, I started teaching English to students. And in this way I have been I had been teaching them. And then when I was just doing my BA. So that time my grammar was good. So when I was in my BA, so that time I took a tuition of MA English students, and
Oh,
actually her grammar was not good. So she was just wanting to give her tuition of English grammar. So that was something achievement for me.
yeah.
Yes. Huh. So though everything was not in my favor, conditions was not like that. I'm totally from the family, like a middle class family, where especially girls' education is not promoted.
Yes. Yes.
Okay,
Always.
so anyhow I arrange, and after doing my BA, I just applied for my teaching. And in one school, it was a Christian school. I submitted my resume. So
Yes.
but I didn't tell anyone, but it was my dream job that I want to be a teacher. Okay,
Yes.
so in this way, I started my first teaching, and you won't believe my salary was only 700 that time.
Oh,
but
700.
but I was on the cloud nine because somewhere I have just break down that myth that you can't do this job or any job in your life.
Okay.
And since then till now, I am a teacher, and I just want to be a teacher throughout my life. Yeah.
Yeah, it is a very good story. I think the palm reader was a very cruel person. He's a monster guy. Like nobody says this to any person that you will not have any job or you will not do anything in your life. So I think it is very harsh for someone to say this to anyone.
Yes, but that time our in young age our mind is also
Yeah,
like a childish mind.
child.
No, but another thing is that if it is I don't want to know that what to say. It is my thing. If anybody just say me anything negative, na, so I always take it positively.
Yes. It is a very good, yeah, good positive thinking is very good. And I
Yes,
think in childhood, we used to believe in very superstitious things also, like palm reader,
yes,
like head reader, or the stars reader. So I feel this is all superstitious thing. You believe in yourself, and one day you will achieve your dreams and goals.
definitely, definitely.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
And and now you have like achieved and proved him wrong also.
Hmm. But
And
that is the other thing that I have been curious, I have been inquisitive and passionate about this language as well.
yeah,
Yes,
one thing I
that
really
brings me
liked.
here.
Yeah, one thing I really liked about you, you always try to put vocabulary, idioms between the sentence, and even I also want to learn this thing. Like, like nine on the cloud, and you use so many fancy vocab words, and so this is my
Yes.
goal also.
Yeah, actually, previously I was totally focused on my mistakes. But
Okay.
since I have started just loving my mistakes, so I make mistakes proudly. If
Yeah.
I am doing any wrong, it's okay. But when I am doing something consistently, so these mistakes will also reduced, and whatever mistakes I have been making, so somewhere I have reduced that also. I know that I can mitigate my this problem also making mistakes, and it is
Yes.
the part of our life. Everyone
Life.
does. So what's wrong in that? But condition is that whatever mistakes, how much mistakes you want to make. But just work on that. Learn how you can mitigate those mistakes from your conversation.
Okay. I
Yes.
got it. Like, and I have a minor doubt also. Like, for example, if you learn some word, new vocab, and new
Hmm.
idioms also. So, how do you implement those in a daily conversation? And
First thing first, I take only one vocab for per day. I
okay,
don't take five vocab or 10 vocabs as it is the target of every students or every learner that we should learn at least five vocab or 10, whatever. But I take only one, and that targeted vocab I just write down on sticky notes and paste in my kitchen.
okay, yeah,
Okay, and I whenever I am commuting here and there, I am just watching that particular word, and in this way, somewhere automatically it is getting registered in my subconscious mind. I am using that particular word in my day-to-day conversation as well. I am framing sentence at the same time, and I am giving three revision to that vocab as well at the same day, and after that after 1 week, and then 15 days, and finally within a month as well. So it is
okay.
important. Revision is also important.
Even I will also do this thing. Like the sticky notes thing is very good. Like you have,
Yes,
like
yes, it is.
yes, you can put anywhere in your room, and I
Hmm.
think one day your whole wall will be full with the sticky notes. There are so many words. It's there.
Yeah.
And do you watch English content also, like movies? English movies or anything
Hmm.
for your English improvement?
Actually, I don't watch any movies. First thing first, I am not a movie person. And
Okay.
another thing is that I know that for the sake of learning English, it is important that we should see once in a blue moon. But mostly go with podcast, and that
Yes,
listening
podcast.
also I do during my household chores. Whenever I just
Oh,
prepare lunch and breakfast, so that time I do listening. And in the afternoon, I mostly make a conversation video, and in the evening sometimes I read book. That is must. Means whatever four essential parts of English are there, LSRW, I practice every day. Those who say that we should take our special one in which you are interested in, but I think that as these are the pillars of English, we should pay attention at
to
every
all
four.
of this.
है ना?
Yes.
It is not while suppose you are not a good writer, so you can write once in a week or
Yes.
twice in a week, but start just include that, na, incorporate that in your daily schedule. Yes.
So how did you get daily one-to-one sessions with people?
uh, Mostly as you mailed me, so sometimes I get
Oh,
emails, and
okay.
sometimes I also send mails to others.
Okay. Like
Yes.
big YouTubers.
Yeah, yes. And there are some app on Teams, so people
Yes,
are there.
I've
Yes.
seen your interview with Camly or English Yari tutors.
Whose interview?
Oh, like I forgot, but I think I have seen your interview or video with some English
Actually,
tutors
actually, I have never visited any
platform.
English platform. Yes, English learning platform.
Okay,
Yes, yeah.
but you do
Actually, till
one-to-one
now,
session.
whatever I have learned, it is my own single effects.
Okay, so like you have search in YouTube like how to become fluent.
No, no,
Anything
no.
you have done.
No, I'm telling you now that I'm doing listening for listening. I'm listening podcast. Okay, and whatever I listen repeatedly, not only for once. Suppose if I am listening to one, so at least 3 to 4 times I am going to listen that. And after listening that, as I do after reading I summarize my views. Okay, in the same way, whenever I listen something, so just I summarize and I describe that comprehension, that
Okay,
how much I have comprehended.
like shadowing
Yes.
also. Shadowing, like for
Shadowing
example,
is imitating.
yes,
Shadowing is
imitating.
different. Yeah. Hmm.
Okay, you don't do shadowing, but you do the summarizing thing.
Yeah. Shadowing I do hardly. Yes.
Yes,
But it is
I think
also a good way to, if anybody just want to work on their voice modulation, so shadowing is
yes.
must.
I
Yes.
want to work in my voice modulation. I think that whenever I talk in English, like for example, I speak differently in my mother tongue. I
Hmm.
speak differently in Hindi, and I speak like my voice changes when I speak in English. So that's
In,
why I want to uh,
yes.
modulate my voice.
Yeah. Actually, I also want to be persistent in shadowing, because shadowing is good habit. I do, but I am not consistent with shadowing. Yes.
Yes, even I also. And sometimes I feel that I watch American movies, for example. So if I am shadowing any American person,
Hmm.
so it is very different from Indian accent because, like example, I was shadowing an actor and he was saying good morning. Like the D sound, he was not saying the D sound. But
Yes.
Indian, we say good morning. Like we emphasize to the last word also. So that's
Hmm.
why I feel that shadowing to American accent doesn't work for us. We have to do shadowing of Indian accent. Like Priyanka Chopra is a very good speaker,
Yes.
SRK.
Definitely.
Yes. Like if you have time, try to. I will recommend you to listen to Priyanka Chopra interviews.
Yes,
Like
I have
she's,
listened her.
yes, she is
Yes.
phenomenal, and her wittiness. Like I'm a fan of her interviews, the intellectualness of her. So
Actually,
I
here I
watch.
can resonate with you. Yes,
Yeah.
because I also believe that when it comes to accent, so I believe that I'm okay with my own accent, means Indian
Yes.
accent.
Indian accent.
If somebody has a great need of learning any particular accent, suppose if anybody just want to go abroad, so that time they are in need to learn to practice one particular accent. Okay, but if you are living here only in India, and so that time you can just work upon your Indian accent. It is also
Yes.
superb and mind blowing.
Yes. Yes.
Yes, and it is well very well comprehended by others also.
Yes. Ma'am. Like
Yes.
there is an app called Discord, in which you can communicate and you can converse with different people all over the globe. So one day I was talking to a London person, and even he told me that I think the Indian accent and the Indian articulation is very good. And like he told me that I feel that Indian are the most uh, are the person who speaks very clear English. So that's why I
Hmm.
feel proud that I have to switch to my Indian accent only.
Yes, yes. So really, it's been a great session with you.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. And I enjoyed a lot. I learned at the same time many things from you, and I would say that it's been a fabulous session.
Yes, ma'am. And I'm very privileged that I talked to you. And I hope so in future we will talk again and we will have a conversation, good conversation in future also. So,
Yeah, sure.
yeah, ma'am. Have a nice day. Bye, ma'am.